GlobalSTL put the right people in the right room and have them exchange knowledge and information.
It was really an amazing opportunity to meet so many people in a short space of time.
If you're considering the US and if you're considering where to start, for me, somewhere like St. Louis and this event, it's been a really worthwhile trip.
This GlobalSTL Health Innovation Summit is an example of how we can put in front of a global innovator people that have come to meet them, not just for today, but for the long term as members of our community. They want to help them succeed.
One of the real values that GlobalSTL provides is first getting a pretty deep knowledge of what our particular issues are, and then armed with that insight goes and looks for these other companies. It's a curated entry into the international market for innovation.
It's absolutely incredible to be able to network with companies that are so technology driven, very entrepreneurial, and companies, many of which really fit with some of the strategic objectives that Centene has.
Number one, another great crop of companies that are solving material problems for health systems. Number two, a great showcase for the St. Louis ecosystem. I think that what unique was the openness to innovation and wants to implement new technologies.
These are companies who have looked into us, and so they're saying, this is our idea, this is what we think is really neat, and this is how we think it can fit into your group.
For us, if you look at the deals that we do, most of those deals are coming from trusted referrals or BioSTL, and those are the highest quality referrals.
Having that filtering process really increases the efficiency of my time.
Coming here and actually seeing with your own eyes what's being created and what can be coordinated in a short time frame. In 24, 48 hours, you really get a deep immersion into the US healthcare scene.
GlobalSTL serves as the navigator, making those business introductions. All of that together makes a very fertile environment for an international innovator to put down stakes and find St. Louis a perfect home.
I met Vijay in the Netherlands where he gave a speech at a conference, and he was so passionate about St. Louis that he literally did make me want to come to St. Louis. If you want to go to the US, this is a great place to start.
The people here are really nice, and it's such a change from the West or the East, and we really like it here.
I think for my organization, now that we're trying to launch into the US market, to be able to get in front of these large health systems, in one day and speak to them and pitch to them, it's really impactful. In fact, it's triggered me to want to set up a local office here in St. Louis.
We actually had a really great experience with a company that we were connected through GlobalSTL. We see what it can be, and so it's not just this magical pitch of like, here's this thing that could happen. I mean, it really can happen, and it had a huge impact on our patients.
GlobalSTL is going to continue to expand. There are things that you learn about in St. Louis that are just these phenomenal world-class initiatives, and I really see it as one of these gems of St. Louis.